8th standard students, now you can see the fifth question, second part of fifth question. 9p minus 5q whole square plus 180 pq is equal to 9p plus 5q whole square. Show that the question is, that means LHS is equal to RHS we have to show. Okay, so LHS, we are taking LHS 9p minus 5q whole square plus 180 pq, you can see, equal a minus b whole square formula we will apply. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So first term square minus 2. First term into second term plus second term whole square plus 180 pq. 9p whole square, that means 81p square minus 2 9s are 18, 5s are 90 pq plus 5q whole square, that means 25q square plus 180 pq. So that you can see here the state. 81 p square minus 90 pq plus 25q square plus 180 pq. Here equate the like terms. So 81 p square minus 90 pq, the like term of 90 pq is plus 180 pq plus 25 q square. Here both the terms are same but opposite signs. So subtraction operation will be taken and greater number is 180, before that positive sign, so plus 90 pq. So 81 p square plus 90 pq plus 25 q square. 81 9 square p square plus 90 pq as it is, and we can write 25 in the square form, 5 square q square. So both the variable and number both are having 2 powers. So 9p whole square plus 5q whole square. So 2 into a into b with positive sign. So formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square. If there is a square plus 2ab plus b square, we can write a plus b whole square. So a is 9p, b is 5q. So 9p plus 5q whole square, that is RHS. You can see the RHS here. So we are getting. Now sub question third of fifth question I am solving for you. 4 upon 3a minus 3 upon 4n whole square plus 2mn equal to 16 upon 9m square plus 9 upon 16n square. So LHS we are taking 4 by 3a minus 3 by 4n whole square plus 2mn. Okay. Now a minus b whole square formula we can apply here. So first term square minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term square. You can see here a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square, that means 4 by 3m whole square, minus 2ab, that means minus 2 4 by 3m a, 3 by 4n b, plus 3 by 4n whole square, that means b square, and plus 2mn as it is. 4 by 3 whole square is equal to 4 4s are 16, 3 3s are 9 and m square. So you can see here 16 upon 9 m square minus, you can see 4 by 4 cancel, 3 by 3 cancel. So minus 2mn. Minus 2mn. And 3 upon 4 whole square, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, and n whole square, that means n square plus 2mn. Now like terms we will arrange. 16 upon 9 m square minus 2mn plus 2mn plus 9 upon 16 n square. Minus 2mn plus 2mn. Same terms with opposite sign we can cancel. So 16 upon 9 m square plus 9 upon 16 n square. It is our RHS. So you can see here. Clear? Now in the fifth question, rest of the sum you will solve. Now I am solving sub question fifth of question number 6. By using identities, we have to find the value of particular numbers are given. I will give you hint in A, B, C, D, E, F, and fifth one I am solving. So 5.2 whole square we can write 5 plus 0.2 whole square. Again we will add, so 5.2 we will get. Okay. So we can use the identity a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A in place of a 5 and in place of b 0.2. So 5 square plus 2 into 5 into 0.2 plus 0.2 whole square. Okay. 5 square 25, 2 5s are 10, 10 2s are 20. Before one digit point we will put, and 2 2s are 4. Okay, but here before 2 digit we will put decimal. That means point. 25 plus 2.0 plus 0.04. So we can cancel this 0. So 25 plus 2 plus 0.04. So 25 plus 2, 27. 27 plus 0.4 will be the answer. Next one I am solving for you. 297 into 303. So we can write it's near to 300. So 300 minus 3. 297 we will get, and 300 plus 3, 303 we will get. So 300 minus 3, 300 plus 3. And we know the formula, that means identity, a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. Here in the place of a, 300 same, and in place of b, 3. So a square minus b square, so 300 square minus 3 square. So 300 into 300, 9 with 4 0. Okay. So 90,000 minus 3 3s are 9. When you will subtract, you will get, subtraction you can see, 89,991. Same ninth one I am solving for you, 10.5 plus 9.5. So this, both the numbers are near to 10 plus 0.5, 10.5. And 10 minus 0.5, 9.5 you will get. By mistake I have put square, so rub this. Now you can see same numbers with positive and negative sign and with multiplication in the bracket. So a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square, tan square minus 0.5 square, tan square that means 100, minus 5 5 is 25, before 2 digit decimal. So 100 minus 0.25, that means 99.75 will be the answer. Now for solving the sum, I am giving you hint in the 6th question. 71 square, that means 70 plus 1 whole square. Now that means a plus b whole square formula you will apply. 99 whole square, that means 100 minus 1 whole square. A minus b whole square formula you will apply. 102 whole square, that means 100 plus 2 whole square. A plus b whole square formula you can apply. 998 square, that means 1000 minus 2 whole square. A minus b whole square formula you can apply. 78 into 82, that means 80 minus 2, 80 plus 2, that means a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, you can apply. 8.9 square is equal to 9 minus 0.1 whole square, that means a minus b whole square formula you can apply. So solve. Students, now in the 7th question we have to use this identity and we have to calculate the value of this. Okay, a square minus b square is equal to, in the bracket a plus b, in the bracket a minus b, you can see here. So 1.02 plus 0.98 and 1.02 minus 0.98, because individually square with negative sign is there. Okay, so 1.02 plus 0.98 is 8 into 10 carry over 1, 9 and 1 10, 0 carry over 1, and 1 and 1 2. So, and before 2 digit you will put decimal. So 200, and when you will put before 2 digit 0, these 2 zeros you can cancel. Same way 1.02 minus 0.98, you can see here 12 minus 8 4. Here will be 9, 9 minus 9 0, and here will be 0, 0 minus 0 0. So 2 into 0.04, that means 2 4s are 8, and before 2 digit you will put decimal. So 0.08 will be the answer. Now I am solving for you 4th sub question of question number 7. 12.1 square minus 7.9 square. So again we will use this identity, a square minus b square in the bracket a plus b in the bracket a minus b. So 12.1 plus 7.9, 12.1 minus 7.9. 12.1 plus 7.9, that means 9 and 1 10 carry over 1. 7 2 9 and 1 10 carry over 1. 1 and 1 2. And before 1 digit you will put decimal. So you will put decimal. In multiplication we add the decimal. Okay, but in addition and subtraction we will put as it is. So 20. Now 12.1 minus 7.9. So 11 minus 9 is 2. Here will be 11. 11 minus 7 will be 4. 4.2. So 4.2. So now when you will multiply 20 into 4.2, you will get 840. And before 1 digit when you will put decimal. So because of decimal we can cancel the 0. So answer will be 84. In eighth question, we have to use this identity x plus a x plus b is equal to x square plus in the bracket a plus b into x plus a into b. So I am solving for you second sub question of 8th. 5.1 into 5.2 is equal to 5. Near to 5 you can say these numbers. So 5 plus 0.1 plus 5 in the bracket 5 plus 0.2. Again you will add, so same number you are getting. So same number in you can see in this two bracket first number is same. So we can apply this identity. So a x square, that means in place of x 5, in place of a 0.1, in place of b 0.2. So a is x square, that means 5 square plus a plus b, that means 0.1 plus 0.2 out of the bracket x, that means 5 plus 0.1 into 0.2. 5 5s are 25 plus 2 and 1 3 before one digit decimal 0.3 into 5 plus 2 ones are 2 one digit another digit, so total 2 digit before we will put decimal. 25 plus 5 3s are 15 before one digit we will put decimal, so 1.5 plus 0.02. When you will add these numbers you will get 26.52. Now I am solving for you fourth. 9.7 into 9.8. You can see 9.7 and 9.8 near to 10. So we can write 10 minus 0.3, 10 minus 0.2. Again you will get this number if you will subtract. So first number x and minus 0.3a minus 0.2b. So 10 square plus minus 0.3 minus 0.1 out of the bracket 10 plus 0 minus 0.3 into minus 0.2. So 10 tens are 100 plus two negative numbers always we add with negative sign. So 0.3, 0.1, 0.4 with negative sign out of the bracket 10 plus negative negative positive with multiplication integers rule, and 3 twos are 6. So one digit before, one digit before. Total 2 digit before we will put decimal. Now 100 plus minus minus 10 fours are 40 before one digit if you put decimal, because of this we can cancel this 0 plus 0.06. 100 minus 4 96, 96 plus 0.06 96.06. Now in this chapter what we have discussed. Now see here, expressions are formed from variables and constants. We know very well. Terms are added to form expressions. Terms, that means positive and negative, okay, they form expressions. Terms themselves are formed as product of factors. Expressions that contain exactly 1, 2 or 3 terms are called monomials, binomials, trinomials respectively. In general, any expression containing one or more terms with non-zero coefficients and with variables having non-negative integers as exponents is called polynomial. That means more than 3 terms. Like terms are formed from the same variables and the powers of these variables are the same too. Coefficients of like terms need not be the same. 2a square plus 3a square like terms, but 2 and 3 different coefficients. While adding or subtracting polynomials, first look for like terms and add them or subtract them, then handle the unlike terms. We know, we already solved the sums. There are numbers of situations in which we needed to multiply algebraic expressions. For example, in finding area of rectangle, the sides of which are given as expressions. Length into breadth, we multiply. A monomial multiplied by a monomial always gives a monomial. Keep this thing in your mind, this may be asked in the exam. While multiplying monomial by monomial, we multiply every term in the polynomial by monomial. While multiplying a polynomial by a monomial, we are multiplying every term in the polynomial by monomial. Exactly 3a, and in the bracket if x square plus xy plus b square plus cv, multiply this monomial each and every term. In carrying out the multiplication of polynomial by binomial, we multiply term by term, that is every term of the polynomial is multiplied by every term in the binomial or trinomial. Note that in such multiplication we may get terms in the product which are like and have to be combined. We already seen. We add like term and subtract if addition is there, we add. An identity is an equality which is true for all values of the variables in the equality. On the other hand, an equation is true only for the certain value. Already I explained. An equation is not an identity. And standard identities are a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. In the bracket a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Another useful identity is x plus b is equal to x square plus in the bracket a plus b out of the bracket x plus ab. This 4 you have to learn by heart. The above 4 identities are useful in carrying out squares and products of algebraic expressions. They also allow you easy alternative methods to calculate products of numbers and so on. You have seen very easily we can calculate these numbers in 7th, 8th and 6th. So here the chapter is finished.